NET Radio Friday Live listeners are lucky this week because you're going to get a sneak peek at the Kearney Concert Association next season. We're announcing it even before we're supposed to be announcing it, Steve Lewis. Thanks, Steve, for dropping by this morning.
Thank you very much, Phil.
You're bringing in some very interesting personnel and artists, I hear, for next season.
We're going to start out with a group making its U.S. debut tour. It's the Siberian Virtuosi. We have a dozen violins and one great pianist, and they come all the way from Siberia. And they have toured for a long time. They've been around for 17 years, touring Asia and Europe mostly. And they were just last year selected to represent the Russian Federation at the Cultural Expo in Shanghai. So they were the Russian representative there.
All of these shows at the Merriman again?
Yes, we're going to be at the beautiful Merriman Performing Arts Center, which is just one of the most beautiful acoustic places.
And then you've got a piano trio coming up in December, I see.
In December, we will have, it's called Intersection Trio. This is a group that has long been one of the top groups throughout Asia. They really made it big over there first, but they really have this soulful expression to the way they play. It's just very classy. Although more of them are from Italy than there are from the Far East, but that's where they made it big first. And now they're coming back here, and they are just one of the most beautiful groups.
And then tenor George Dyer coming up in February. He's kind of a pretty much a well-known name. He's been in the business for quite a few years.
Actually, his first big part was clear back in '96 with the New York City Opera. He did Ralph Rackstraw and HMS Pinafore. He's started into opera first, still does some opera, but he's also added in a number of other styles.
You started with some Russians, and you're going to be continuing with Russians.
His name is Ilya Yakushev, and he claims the title as the best in the world on a piano. And to back that up, he was the gold medal winner of the 2005 World Piano Competition. He has the credentials to prove he's the best. And he started out in St. Petersburg, Russia. He's performed everywhere. He won his first competition in Russia, the Young Artists Concerto Competition, at age 12.
And then you've got some brass to end the big season next year.
This is a new brass group, but I wouldn't be surprised if you couldn't consider these one of the best brass groups after hearing their credentials, because it's the Rodney Back Philadelphia Big Brass. It's kind of a dream team. They stole the best brass from anywhere. Rodney himself started soloing with the New Orleans Symphony Orchestra at age 15. He's also gotten together with some of the best brass in the around. They've got people who are former members of the Canadian Brass, the Empire Brass, the Boston Brass, the Philadelphia Symphony, and also the New York Opera, their orchestra.
We've talked about this before, Steve. You are a subscription-based only.
Right.
So what's the price for all of these shows?
The price for all 5 of those shows is very simple. It's $50. That amounts to $10 per show. And if you aren't a member this year, we're going to throw in the Red Star Army Orchestra, Chorus, and Dance Ensemble. We're talking about 75 people. They barely fit on this stage. There are so many people. There's approximately 30 in the chorus, 23 dancers, 18 instrumentalists. It's one of the top shows from Russia. They do a lot of Russian dances, Russian songs.
So you're throwing in this year's season finale ender of the Red Star Army Chorus and Dancers on April 13th, in addition to next year, all for that lovely, lovely price. So how do people join up, Steve?
You can go online to kearneyconcerts.org, just simply kearneyconcerts.org, and you can join online there. We've got that, or you can give us a call. The number is 234-9457, or if you want to call me, you can call me at 234-3496, and we'd be happy to get you in as a member.
Hey, Steve, thanks for dropping by this morning.
Well, thanks so much for having us on. We always enjoy your show.